Hello everybody, welcome to my big backyard. It is Wednesday, April 10th, and you can see the daffodils are blooming. There's some tulips over there. Really, this whole place is starting to look really good. There's the redbud in bloom. And well, I'm impatient for spring. It's just how it goes. Ooh, look, blue anemones. I love these anemones. They only come back. This is the only set that came back for me. But anyway, this isn't a backyard tour of all the beautiful flowers. What I'm trying to accomplish here is something different. If you look around, it seems like it's nice and warm. And typically, I wouldn't do something like plant a garden out here until around Mother's Day because there is a potential for a final frost. But today was the day that I chose to move my citrus plants and all of the cacti that I would call my garage babies, the ones that wintered over in the garage where it does get cold and they had no water outside. So let's take a look at what I've got outside today. I just moved out my avocado tree. This is a Joey avocado, as many of you probably know if you watch my channel. This is a Shiranui mandarin. That mandarin, the orange one, is from last year. Maybe I should have picked it, but I was waiting for it to get orange, and well, a couple cold nights out here and maybe it'll finish ripening and we'll see. But it's been on the tree a very long time, so I'm not entirely sure that it's really still going to be good, but we'll see. But as you can tell, I have plenty of little mandarin babies that started to grow over the winter, so I'm excited about that. But this thing will enjoy its time outside. Over here is my other mandarin. This one had quite a few mandarins on it that I ate this winter. This is a Awari Satsuma, actually. And the fruit is delicious, kind of like a clementine, a little like one of those cuties. My lemon tree is down here, and as you can see, there are teeny baby lemons, and that has really just finished flowering. I'm wondering if I can get another flush of flowers now that I've brought it out here. It'll probably enjoy that. And here is my lime tree. The lime tree bloomed a few times. It had baby limes. I'm not sure that any of them stayed on, but if you see, there's more flower buds on here. It's leafed out quite a bit, but all of these leaves came out when it was in the house. And so let's see how it does. I'll get another flush of leaves or maybe some fruit from the lime tree as well. So I'm very excited about my trees being outside. Now, coming up the steps, I do have some fig cuttings. These are brown turkey figs that I just started rooting a couple of weeks ago. Obviously this one's taking, I think this one's gonna take, not really sure about that stick back there. Eventually I think I'm gonna put these right in the ground out back. And this is a lime tree that I'm babysitting. Looking at it, you can tell I had a spider mite problem this winter. You can see the spider mite damage all over the leaves. You can see this on the older leaves of my other citrus trees too. But look at this. This thing is fruiting. This is the first time, I believe, that this tree has had any fruit. And I'm sure the owner of the tree, when she gets it back, is going to be very pleased with that. Oh, oops. And here is another fig that I'm rooting. This is an LSU fig variety. This thing I've had for over a year. So it's sort of been in this pot. It's here to be given away to a friend of mine who just moved. So hopefully it will have its new home soon. We will see. Now up here on my deck, we have a variety of cacti. On this side over here in the back, these back two rows are the cacti that I actually left out here on the deck all winter long. My deck is covered, so they did not get any moisture all winter. They were not watered, which if I had watered them, they would have frozen. We did have cold temperatures and that wouldn't have been good. But these are trichocereus, and they do enjoy having some cold weather. It helps them with their flowering cycle and everything like that. So as you can see, check out these flower buds on this one. This one's called Dutchman's Orange, and I am excited to see this flower. Can't wait. I'm not sure if I'm going to get any flowers on any of these other varieties this year. You never know. But those are the only ones that were outside all winter. A couple of weeks ago, I decided that it would be good for the rest of these to get a little bit of experience of cold weather and normal weather out here. So I moved all of my seedlings. These are all cacti that I grew from seed, not these two, but that outside. And also some other pups that I got from people. So, and you know, a few more random cacti that I have. Hopefully the cold weather helps the ones that are old enough to bloom. If not, it's helping to inoculate my cacti to the treatment that they're going to get out here. Now, because it's been warm, I did fertilize all of these and water them this week. So I will do another round of watering and fertilizing in a week or two. I want them to be healthy. As you can see, like, it's a little wrinkly. They need to plump up a little bit for the season. But I don't want to push it too far because, like I said, it is only April. Beginning of April, really, and you can't be 100% sure that you're not going to get another real cold snap. So now let's walk back around to the front porch and I'll show you what I've moved out front. On the way to the front porch, and I couldn't help but show you these beautiful California poppies. And check out all of the, well, they're wasps, but check out all the wasps that are pollinating my Japanese maple tree. So the pollinators are happy. These are some of the only flowers around. I see wasps. I've only seen one honeybee so far. It's interesting that they're in the maple flowers and they're not at all in the California poppies, but who knows? We'll see. Anyway, back on track. I'm sorry, another quick pit stop here. Strawberry flowers. Yes, so this is my strawberry bed, my raised bed that I filled with strawberry plants last spring, and I have flowers on my strawberries, or they're starting. So exciting. Now really, back on track. All right, this is my big front porch that I have here, and up here are the things that I've moved out already. These two are plumeria trees. They were inside the house all winter, and you can see the damage that remains from the spider mites. Like I said, spider mites were a huge problem in my house this winter, but some of the leaves are beautiful and the new leaves are coming out nice. And I decided it was time to get these trees out into some real sunshine. My front porch gets morning sun only, and it's sheltered from the rain. And that just seemed like the best place to transfer something from the dark inside to. This pot of succulents I had in the garage all winter. It needs a desperate haircut. And it'll flush back beautifully, but it hasn't been watered all winter. I just watered everything that I brought out here today. So as ugly as that is, it will be beautiful by the middle of the spring. The other things that I moved out today were all my epiphytic cactus, like this one right here. All of these are mixed pots of jungle cactus. Some of them are new cuttings that I got from last year, but you can see that they are growing quite nicely. I don't know, the varieties are actually written on the leaves from the person who gave them to me. This pot seemed to have a little bit of a fungus problem. I'm gonna have to give this a trim and spray it with a fungicide and hope that that helps. I did keep it dry all winter, and I only just watered it now, but it's just really a matter of making sure that I give it good care now. Here's another pot of some other varieties here. Hopefully I remembered to keep these all labeled. The first time I started growing these cactus, when I finally put everything in the same pot, well, what I really got is the pot down here on the end. It's a little yellow. I'm not sure how to resolve that problem. Ooh, you can't even see that in this camera light. There you go. You can see that better now. It's a little yellow, but check it out. Flower buds forming already. That's wonderful. I'm really excited for that. And hopefully they bloom on a week where I'm home. Sometimes it just has a tendency to bloom the 1 week that I'm not here out of the summer. And it'll be another few months before those flowers open. I also hope that it'll put out more flower buds, but I don't know that it will. I don't see any signs that more are forming. I also do need to give this a good trim on the inside too. So there's this one. This one is my rickrack cacti bundle. There's a couple different varieties of rickrack cactus in here. and some stuff that needs to be trimmed. It's a bit on the damaged side. So I also put string of pearls in with some of these because I just like it, like treat it like a ground cover in a pot. Like the rickrack cactus hangs out and the ground cover stays in. But you can see new things are forming, new buds are forming, leaves are forming, growing on these. So I'm excited to see what happens with this. This pot here is another pot of jungle cactus, and as you can see, the very, very dried out, desiccated strings of pearls that are hanging here. But I just watered this and they should plump right up actually. So this first watering this season, I only used water. I want to wake up the roots, give it a little boost of water and let it go. The next watering I may fertilize all of these. And here's the last pot I brought out, which is also more jungle cactus. So anyway, this is what impatience gives you, although conditions on my front porch will actually be way better than conditions in my garage. Even if it gets cold again, the garage might not have frozen, but it gets very cold in the garage in the winter. So while it seems like I'm taking a risk bringing these out here, they're gonna appreciate the warm days, and that is good. I'm gonna try to step out here and give you a better view. Ah, that's better. So as you can see, I have room for plenty more plants on my front porch, but my plan is to move a bunch of my hanging house plants out here and find some place for all of my Christmas, Thanksgiving cactus out here, whether out on the front porch where they were last year or out on the back deck. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this sort of quick update. Have a great day. Bye.